Hello YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Today is going to be a set analysis for Blazing Dominion. So Blazing Dominion is going to be one of the best sets of the year. Because there's still two more to come. This set helps allow a lot of different archetypes and some from the last set also. We're going to get a set now every single month now. It looks like there's a new project coming out every single month. Doesn't mean they're main sets, but there's pretty much one coming out every single month. There's this one, next is Battle Legend, and then we got the Chaos Origin. There's not many months between this and Chaos Origin, pretty much. There's like a 2-month gap almost. Yeah. And then it's the Legendary decks. So, and we don't know yet for the build a deck set, but I think that'll be November, or will be October or November, which means the Beyond the Belief will come out. That'll be the last set of the year. Okay, so we got the Resonators deck. So the Resonators, or Red Dragon Artstream support, is really interesting. They pretty much now can make synchro spam. The problem was with this, so it's a GX, it's a 5D set. It's a 5D deck. It was. And the funny thing with this deck is it didn't really start out as an art type. It really had just Red Dragon Ultimate cards and stuff. Yep. And then over time it came in. And the Resonators just sort of help out. You can play the Resonator in a Red Dragon Ultimate deck. You can play it with the Horus engine. Basically, any deck can make a level 12, like a level 12 sort of deck. Or level 8 is pretty good. You can play with Cherion if you like also. So there's bound to be loads of options. There's loads of options, and the support really helps out for the deck. We got 5 new main decks, 2 synchros in this pile, and then 2 spells and 1 trap. There is also another synchro, but that is more generic. Based the other level 8 lets you search any level 8 monster you need. Which you could also play with the Mikazukis if you want to, because the level 8, the new level 7 search system, which is quite cool and quite handy. And we got the new train support, all the new Earth machines. So we got 3 main decks, 2 Exceeds for this deck. So the 2 new Exceeds, basically, one's a negate. Yep, this card over here is a mass negate, and it has 5,000 attack, and it burns you for 1,000. And this card here makes it work. So this new level 9 or rank 9 card basically can search any Earth machine from your deck, okay, to your hand. And it can also, that's what it does. That's what it does, essentially. So this means this makes your bridge into other machine sort of decks. Other Earth machine deck. So you can play with Earth machines if you like. If you want to play with canines, you can go ahead, because you can search Neuron. If you want to play Super Heavy, you can search. Where is it? Super Heavy Minimoshi from your deck. Yep, you can start those, but that's the weakest one, because in that build you can't play many spells or traps. Okay, which is quite interesting. There's 2 level 10s and a level 4. They can special summon each other. They can both kind of extend. They basically do what you need to do for the deck. And the level 4 can send any Earth machine from deck to grave. It's quite good. It's quite cute. It's alright. It's not needed, if I say myself. Then we got the new player plant stuff. So the new player plant stuff are there's 2 main decks. There's a fusion. There's a synchron, and a spell. Now, why is there a synchron in this pile? Because there's actually a new tuner, which is this card here. It's just a level 4, and this makes this whole entire new combo now with player plants. Now you can end on Crystal Wind, or you can end on Crystal Wind plus Black Rose, and you can attack your monsters. So that is really cool. And you can end on Fusion, so it makes the combo a lot easier. The problem with player plants was it was a good going second. It was more of an engine, not really a main deck. It was a good engine in like when branded fusion was a thing, but now not so much. Yeah. So the new synchros are new synchros is quite good for them. Stuff you can bring it back and stuff, and cool. The level 10 synchro is good also, and we've got some new Two new cards are quite good. You can special on themselves, and the new spells very good, very powerful. And we have got the Power Tradian and the Doomsday, the Elf Notes, and the Archmage support. So they all get a bit of each this time. There are 3 Power Mages cards, and they all sort of help out. Now you can sort of play Powtron sort of deck itself with Honors the Pure. It becomes a pinch deck, and it helps up. And basically, all these Power Patrol cards help out their specific decks. So one helps out Archmage, one helps out Doomsday, and one helps out Elf Notes. Okay, we got also a new Doomsday XE, a rank 5, which can just put top of the rank 4, and you can just pop one card, and if it gets popped itself, especially on Doomsday, you farm your deck, which is cool. We also got a field spell for the deck, which is quite cool, quite handy really. We've got a spell card. Now this spell card does have the power of Patrons, but it also helps some Dark Fairy decks, so it can help Dark Lord. Basically, there's a new spell for Doomsday, which is the equip, which is quite cool, and a new counter card for our Archmage. Basically, if you have a fusion out, you can negate. So it's quite simple and quite effective, really. Cloud Calm are quite a neat deck, really. They're quite unique. So there's only one main deck monster. All the rest are different mechanics. So you got one Synchro, one Exceed, and one Original. Basically, yeah. Then you got 2 spells and a trap, and there is a fusion also. So basically, the idea of this deck is you activate a spell. For example, you activate a spell. For example, you activate this spell here, one of these 2 spells, and they summon one from your extra deck. Summon one of them from the extra, 2 of them from the extra, and then you tribute off to summon this clan over here, which is basically special up that gets a lot of draws for your deck. So it plays like True Draco. It's True Draco what True Draco should have been like. And basically, these synchros or fusions do certain things. So the original bounces back originals, or it can set a spell trap. It can set a trap. The original, this one can set the synchron can bounce synchrons, or it can set another trap. And this one can set, I think this one can set spells. Yeah. Or it can bounce back Exceed. Okay, so that's a trap. The traps are good though, so the traps are quite good for this deck. Just gives you a growing game, there's a quick plays and stuff, which is quite cool. The deck's alright, the deck does its job, but you need to pull with other engines. Don't forget this deck is getting more support than next episode. We are getting a pendulum and a link for this deck, okay? And this is the new Witchcraft. So Witchcraft gets some new stuff too. You get one new main deck, some fusions, an Exceed, a quick play, and a equip and a continuous and a field spell for this deck. Yes, this deck's quite interesting. So Fairy Tale, yes, there's more in Fairy Tale than just Fairy Tale Snow. Fairy Tale was a lot more, but now they've got a complete strategy. And this is a spellcaster sort of deck, so you want to play with the Matia sort of stuff there. It's all about being with 1500 attack, so that's the sort of preface. You can play with other spellcaster decks if you like, but nothing too fancy. The deck really needs Fairy Tale out to be accessible, so hopefully they bring that back. So we've got the new Hacker Hand. So we've got 3 new cards for this deck now. We've got the new level 6 guy, which basically lets you fusion someone from your hand, which is quite nice. So it doesn't mean now you can actually fusion someone on your turn. You don't have to rely on the quick play stuff. We've got also the new fusion. The new fusion basically takes control of the opponent's monster. Yeah, which is really powerful. And then we've got a new continuous trap, which you don't really need, but it's still okay. And you play 2 level 6s if you like, I would do, and 1 of the new fusion. Yep, that's all I would say. We got the new Idiocraft. So Idiocraft's got some new support too. They got a new, basically now it makes your turn a lot easier. The problem with this deck, it had an awful Draco Tail matchup, it did. So they fixed that issue now with this deck, so which is good. I'm not the biggest fan of this deck, so we'll be out here. We've got a new Killer Tune, so we've got 3. So we've got some new Killer Tune cards. We've got a new main deck and 2 synchrons. New back-to-back. One basically gets you back the ones you need to get, and then does more synchro summoning on your turn, on the bonus turn. And level 1 basically can start your whole combo, gives you additional normal, which is nice and cute, really. And the new synchron is quite good, so that gives you another extension. And 2 new art frames. We've got a new original and a new quick play. They're alright. Haven't had a chance to test them out yet, so. And then we've got the chase cards for this set. So we've got the Elf Nation new card here, which basically makes Elfos play up. We've got Dronius Pneumonia. Basically, you need to play a single deck for this card to work properly. You need 5 synchros for this card to properly work. And the new level 7, which is quite good for arts, for any synchro-based sort of deck, or you can play it with a Dragon Archstream and Mikazuki. Then we've got some new Linker monsters. We've got a new Dark Lord. We got a new Link 2 for the Dark Lords card. This basically makes any level 5 can just be special summon from your hand, which is quite good. Could be just normal summoning without Tribune, which is quite good. A new Train spell card, which is very good, very powerful. Just summons any train from the deck, and it puts counters on it, so you can actually extra schedule. And we have got a new We got a new Ace Fusion. I'm just going to summon any fusion need for that material specifically, which is quite cool. And we have got a new Spot, new Dominus card, which is quite good. But you have to play light or dark decks. And the new Solemn, which is really cool, really interesting and stuff. We have got some pack fillers for you. So we have got some new plant cards. We got some nice pack fillers in general. We got some Charmer stuff. The new Hero spell. This deck's a retrain the Hero Spark. Anyone remembers that card? And we got new counter track cards and stuff, which is quite cool, quite unique. And this is the new world premiere. So the new world premieres are, there's some new GGs, GMX stuff, which is called new fusions, 2 new fusions, a main deck which is quite cool, 2 main decks which is cool, and some spells, and 1 new trap which is quite interesting. We've got some new zombies, rank 6 support really for the pumpkin deck, which is quite cool. We also have got some new pendant monster for the power patrol. Yep, and then we've got a new Triffium monster, which is quite interesting. We've got some earth machines here. We have also got